stuff that goes on in that building is for like graduate studies. This is MC, so it's the mathematics and computing building. So part of like the math cluster. So the math cluster is this building along with M3, and then I think it's M5 over there.
That way. I've done you guys a favor in the other video that I showed, and I've showed you Engineering 7 and I've showed you Davis Center, but we're gonna go this way towards Dana Porter Library. Look at this, guys. This is so pretty.
Yeah, this is the rock garden.
Oh.
This is biology. We're coming up to the science cluster.
So the biology building is behind the Lazaritas building. And then on this side we have the earth science and chemistry building. So we're still going towards Dana Porter Library. So that's part of the biology building that I just showed you, and inside there we have a greenhouse. So that's the physics building, and if you keep going in that area you're gonna get to South Campus Hall. So you go down this path like this and then this way like that. So what's in South Campus Hall? For international students, immigration is in South Campus Hall. You'd have to go up to the second floor. There's also the bookstore in South Campus Hall. And also this white building that you're gonna see right here. This is a graduate house. They serve, I believe, liquor or things of that sort. It's basically like a graduate hangout spot. We're gonna walk around this way just so that you can get a feel of how Dana Porter Library is. And yeah, let's go. I will apologize now, guys, with everything that's going on in the world. A lot of things are closed. I mean, the good side of that is that there are not a lot of students on campus, but the bad side to that is that nothing is open. Absolutely nothing is open. A lot of construction is going on, but hopefully you can just get a feel of the outside, take it in, and be prepared for the fall term of 2020. So this is the greenhouse, and you said this is what?
The science teaching complex. So the science teaching complex, there's like a Starbucks in there. It's basically a spot where like all the science buildings come together.
Also, I think this is the building that I went to get counseling.
Wait, sure, like counseling, like psychological?
Yeah.
I think it's Needles Hall, isn't it?
No, I had to go in through... Oh, never mind. Yeah, he is correct. So it's connected in a way. I started out there, but then I walked through to here. This is where you get counseling from. And also, I did mention that they had grad talks. There's a really nice room in here that you would go to attend grad talks.
And also with Needles Hall, something important is that that's where the center is. So the center has people who can answer a lot of your questions. One of the main things there is financial aid services. So like if you're domestic, that's going to be OSAP. For international, if you have like scholarships, bursaries, anything that you're applying to, you'd want to go to Needles Hall either to get like the forms for that or get any additional information on funding.
Do you know what that building is?
This is modern languages.
Nice. So you'd be taking all types of languages here?
Yeah, it's like part of like the arts cluster. So like this is modern languages. This is literally just called arts lecture. And then the one ahead, kind of where you can see the class that's straight ahead, that is Hagee Hall.
As an engineering student, I actually had part of my tours in Hagee Hall. And also the arts lecture. It's not necessarily just art. I did have some of my engineering classes in arts lecture. That's part of Dana Porter Library. On that side, we were just showing you, and we walked around like this, and this is really just a nice place to walk through. Can we go this way actually?
Yeah, and they usually have like sun chairs out. Like,
yeah.
The campus is actually open, so you like tan or whatever. Or, like they have like different seats that come out.
Yeah.
But obviously not now because yeah, there's different plans. Pandemic.
Yeah. There's a lot of geese here too, guys. Get ready for that. You're gonna be dodging geese poop.
And then if you're in co-op, the Tatum Center is really, really important.
Tatum Center. So it is another very important building. This is where I went to get my mock interview. This is where I had my resume critiqued. And also this is where I spoke to a counselor in regards to figuring out what it is that I want to do with my career. So this is the building, a very important building. I believe also interviews here happen for like companies.
Yeah, anything co-op related, you're gonna want to go to the Tatum Center to get that.
So you said with your interviews, what?
With interviews, like you said, you had like a mock interview there. You can get like your resume critiqued there, and like any information about co-op. There's advisors in that can help you.
That's true. All right, I think we're almost done. Was that the entire university?
Girl, no. I told you. You're gonna miss environment.
Oh. No. Sorry. We are still going, guys. But I think we're almost done. I think we are.
You didn't show the engineering cluster, so you want to show that?
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, you're the buildings that you're in the most.
Because I showed part of that before. But anyway, I'll just include a bit of that in here. The environment. Oh, I haven't been down this way.
Lock up your bike.
Oh wow. Is there a code or something?
I've never actually used it. It's been new. But it looks like pretty secure. So.
Yeah.
It looks like it's like, yeah, it looks very...
No one's gonna steal your bike from here. I'm not sure how it works though. This is really nice. Let's see if you guys can see. Do you see the racks in there? So that area, SLC. And now we are on the outside. The environment building, one of the nicest buildings. So I know there's a balcony in this building. Is it open to students?
Yeah.
Is this the balcony? Do you see my hand? Is this it?
It's like, do you see like that?
With the orange part?
Yeah, up top of the orange part.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be the, what do they call it? A rooftop terrace? I don't really know.
It's really nice.
Yeah, it's nice. And yeah, they have like group study rooms in there. There's the environment coffee shop in there. There's the ecology lab. There's like a workshop for like making like different projects. There's like a whole bunch of stuff in the environment building.
Alright guys, we're just gonna walk back. We've been in this area, but a little bit more in the front. This is how we were getting to the health center. But now we're just gonna show you how to get to the extra colleges attached to Waterloo.
The health center is that way. So this is St. Jerome's right here. If you went past St. Jerome's, you would get to the health center. So that's the pathway to St. Jerome's. Then the pathway to Renison is that building straight ahead.
So that's Renaissance. So it's this building?
Yep, the building straight ahead. And then St. Paul's, the other university college, is right there.
The green?
Yep, the green. So they have a few buildings.
Okay.
So there's like their cluster buildings over there.
St.
And then
Paul?
Conrad Grable is kind of far away, but it's this pathway here.
Okay, let me just show the post. So we're gonna put you in the direction of Conrad Grable, and that was St. Paul's. So we just walked all the way from there, Dana Porter Library, and we're going back into the circle, around the circle, and now we're gonna cut through and get to basically the engineering part of the campus.
Don't forget Donna Strickland, our Nobel Prize winner at the university.
Oh, tell us more about Donna, Mr. Cory.
Honestly, I don't know that much about Donna, but I know that she is a physics teacher here, and she won the Nobel Prize for something in physics.
Nice.
So there's a good description.
Donna, we give you respect. Oh, so like I was pointing out, South Campus Hall is down this way and right there. We won't be going that way, we're going this way.
So we're in like the engineering cluster right now, but these are the old engineering buildings.
I see engineering 2 is right here. I just want to show you the maps.
We're right here. We're right beside Rod Coots Hall. We're in between Rod Coots Hall and engineering 2.
And where's Dana Porter Library on here?
Right there.
So I just showed you E2, and behind E2 is CPH, which stands for Carl Pollack Hall. And basically it's behind this building. If you're in the management part of engineering, you're basically going to be using Carl Pollack Hall. It's behind here. We're not gonna go that way.
Ugly? I've never even been there.
It's not cute. But
it's like, she ain't cute.
we're cutting through to the engineering side, more of the engineering side. It's windy. Guys, it is May and it is still kind of cold in Canada, so be prepared for that.
Bro, this ain't cold.
It's cold! I'm so cold, guys! And Cory's here saying, oh, it's not cold. It's cold. It's cold. I already showed this building. Basically, E7 and E5 are in this building. And then Davis Center is right here, and you get the bus from here. 13.
And that's cut.
We are leaving campus right now, and we are entering this very, very cool plaza where you can get some food. A lot of Chinese food is here.
There's literally everything here.
Yeah.
Pizza, Subway, Harvey's.
Yep.
Italian.
Little Mediterranean.
Yeah. Bubble tea.
Yeah, a ton of bubble tea in this.
In Waterloo in general?
Yeah.
Bubble tea every 2 seconds.
Yep, that's true. There are also a few
convenience stores.
Convenience stores. So they're a bit pricey. But you know, if you need something and you don't want to go too far, this is always an option for you. That was pretty much the entire University of Waterloo. I'm pretty sure we covered almost everything. However, if there are still questions or other things that you want to see, let me know and I'll try and answer those questions, or perhaps come up with a video in regards to that. But hopefully you guys find this video useful and get to see the beauty of the University of Waterloo through our eyes. And I will see you guys in the next one. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe, like this video, share, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.